Okay, £2,500 fine if you put too much in the bin. Families who overload their bins risk £2,500 fines and criminal convictions. First of all, show me the law, legislation, statute or act that says putting too much rubbish in your bin is a criminal offence. They can't, because there isn't none. But they get away with just saying you'll get a criminal conviction because they want to scare you into submission, to terrify you into doing as you're told. This is nothing more than criminal councils acting like dictators, and that's because we've allowed them to. We need to stop this now. Now, let's bear in mind, the bins used to get emptied every week. Now they're getting emptied every fortnight, and they're now trying to screw us over again for putting our rubbish, or that they've created, into the bin that they've cut down to once a fortnight collections now. This is scandalous. This is more, you're the criminal, you're the slave, and you'll do as we say or else. I'll continue to read a little bit more of this bullshit. Councils are threatening householders with the sanctions under antisocial behaviour laws. Councils, our supposed servants, are threatening us with sanctions. Can you see that you're a slave yet? Putting bins out too early or too late is also on the list of offences. So, put your bin out too early, we're going to fine you. Put your bin out too late or leave it out too late, we're going to fine you. I don't care if you're at work until 10 at night, we're going to fine you. These councils are nothing more than slave masters, and we're allowing it to happen. We need to stop it now. I'll continue a little bit more. Businesses, even those as small as corner shops, could face penalties of up to £20,000. So corner shops are even a bigger money-making scam, because if you do anything wrong, according to them, then we're going to try and fine you £20,000, because we're all about keeping you fair and all that sort of thing. But, once again, who are you going to report them to? Who are you going to redock them to? Certainly can't be the police, because they've got a strategic partnership with them, haven't they? Suspects receive aggressive letters saying unless they change their unreasonable conduct, they could be hit with a community protection notice. Suspects. So now you're a suspect if you put your bin out too early, put it out too late, or apparently put too much rubbish in the bin. Well, I can see where this is going. I can see exactly where this is going. Continue. The notices are more usually served on graffiti vandals, fly tippers and noisy neighbours. Oh, so now they're classing you as a criminal for putting too much rubbish in your bin. Can anyone smell the slave masters ruling you yet? I'll read a little bit more. But as town halls try to boost recycling rates, there you go, I knew that was what it was about. I'll start that again. But as town halls try to boost recycling rates and cut collections, they are using the letters to threaten more and more householders. Right, so here, this is about you being a slave. They want you to sort the rubbish out, and hey, I've got nothing against recycling whatsoever, but when they're forcing you with threats of fines, criminal records, antisocial behaviour orders, community protection notice, if you don't, then that's a step way too far. We need to put a stop to this now. We need to sack the councils, because they think they're our slave masters. They're acting like our slave masters, and if we let them to continue like this, they will be our slave masters. They'll eventually come after the likes of me, who's putting this sort of stuff out there, showing you what the criminality of the councils are like, and then they'll stop me if they could. They would love to stop me. They'll stop all those others that are starting to speak out about this. This needs to be stopped, and it needs to be stopped now.